Hey there, Leo. Welcome to your reading for the week of May 30th. This week, you start off with the Four of Clubs, so definitely double check everything you do. I mean, I frequently call this card Mercury retrograde because, I mean, that's kind of what it represents. It represents double checking contracts, double checking everything that you do. I guess it wouldn't be as serious as a Mercury retrograde because the card just simply wants you to double check everything that you do. That's it. It doesn't say that there will be any confusion necessarily. It's actually, I mean, it can be a card of mental stability, so if anything, it's just about strengthening your position on something. And again, it could not have to be a contract. Maybe some of you are in a negotiation, or maybe you're trying to start a relationship with somebody or start a business. Whatever it is that you're doing, this card's all about the foundation and strengthening your position and double checking what you've already done to make sure that there's a really strong, stable foundation there. And it's a card of being a little bit restless, which is, Leos can be a little bit restless. So if you're finding yourself restless and not sure what to do on something, like, again, if you're starting something new, looking to start something new, and I know that's really general, but, you know, uh, it's kind of like a very general thing. Just try to strengthen your position as much as you can. And again, if you're feeling restless, go back over what you've already done. That'll probably give you something to do and keep your mind busy. It is a card of keeping your mind busy as well. Next, you have the King of Diamonds. So a lot of you could be seeing a lot more success coming your way. A lot of you could be more successful already, seeing more success already. This is a card of capitalism. Under a lot of card reading systems, I think this card is called capitalism in a lot of ways. So a lot of you could be, working on, financial things, planning financial things, becoming a provider, becoming more of a provider. I know it's a king, but it doesn't matter if you're male or female. This has to do with you, so it doesn't, like I said, it doesn't matter. Some of you could become, a lot of you could become more mature and working on becoming more mature and things like that as well under this card. But it is a card of to watch your reactiveness. Don't be reactive. Don't react to things. Again, Four of Clubs. Double check before you react to things this week. This is a very reactive card, so just watch that, and you'll be fine. Next, you have the Jack of Spades. So being very resourceful, looking at your resources, and looking at how you can become more resourceful. It's also a card of not being tricked. It's funny that we start off here with the Four of Clubs, and I think it's very much a Four of Clubs week. Double check everything. I feel like I'm beating a dead horse here, but definitely, I don't think you can get away with not double checking things. This is a card of being tricked or somebody tricking you. So again, if you're getting involved in something, if something sounds too good to be true, look into it and really study whatever it is that you're thinking about doing, because you don't want that to come back and bite you, basically. Next, you have the Joker. Really good card, able to juggle a lot of things. The Joker is about being able to juggle a lot, being able to work really hard, being able to work on multiple things, having a lot to work on, and being able to focus on it. It's kind of like, this card kind of, to me, represents like the superpowers of Gemini in a lot of ways, and being able to see both sides of things and looking at all these things, again, with the double checking, and the Four of Clubs is all about, again, seeing both sides. We can't have a strong foundation for clubs without seeing both sides of an argument. It's funny because a lot of signs have had this card this week, and that is always very interesting to me. I haven't even taken a look at this week's astrology yet, so I'll have to do that and see why this card is coming up so much, and I'll probably talk about it in the weekly astrology video. But this is a card of, like I said, seeing both sides, looking at all sides, even being able to argue things. I would say that with that Four of Clubs too, if any of you are involved in anything legal, this could be very positive, because you could go back over your case and look at paperwork and all this other stuff, and you might be able to find something that could really help you out. So definitely study. It's a week to study things and go back over things, even if you're not involved in anything legal. Like if you're involved in anything like sales or anything like that, anything dealing with the public or starting a new project or anything, like I said, go back over it. You might be able to find something extra here with this combination that you got going on. Next, you have the Eight of Hearts, very social card, so a lot of you could be socializing this week, meeting up with people, going to parties, all sorts of stuff, meeting new people, talking to people. It's all about exchanging energy and networking and things like that. Any of you that are networking this week, this is a very good card for that. You could get a lot out of it. It's a very good card for like business networking. It's even a good card just for friendship, just for having fun. So a lot of you might be having a lot more fun this week. And as far as love goes, it's a good love card as well. It's all about, again, getting out there. I'd say the challenge with this card is if you want love, this card requires work. You have to work for it. You have to put the work in to get it. But if you do, it is there for you. And you even end with the Two of Hearts, which is a great love card. So for those of you that are in love, love could be really strong this week. If you're not, you could meet somebody who's like your soulmate. This is a card of like meeting a soulmate, meeting somebody who's perfect for you and makes you really happy. For those of you that aren't interested in any of that, it's a good card for, again, friends and family, and being together with friends and family and being really happy. It's a card of happiness above all else. So it looks like a really nice week for you. So thank you for watching and enjoy your week.